So the blog add-on. By now you should already be very familiar with content blocks, how to edit them, update them, and make all necessary changes to make your website more personalized. If you are not yet familiar with content blocks and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you do need to go back and watch that tutorial before we move forward to the blog add-on. Good news, all of those amazing content blocks on every single template that we have created can be used for the blog add-on as well, which means you can have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of variants of blogs, different styles, different designs, you name it, you can have it. There are some really cool new content blocks that we have included to be part of the blog add-on. So I'm going to show you how to edit those ones and how to upload blogs to your new blog.
Obviously, you're going to log in just as you've always done before with your password. The first thing that I would suggest doing, although you can do this many ways, is go to data and navigation. Once the page has loaded, you're just going to add blog to the top or wherever you want it on the list. And then obviously you're going to link it to your blog pages. So you want to link to another page. It's so much easier to do it this way. Blog categories and then blogs. Select. Now you're going to find this in your navigation on your website. Don't forget to hit save. And while that's saving, I'm going to go back here. And if you take a look at data, you've got a new data option over here, but I'm going to get into that at a later stage when we need to. Cool. So the other thing that I would suggest doing is adding a new content block to your homepage. This is so very exciting. You can see we've got quite a few new content blocks here. Although you can use any single one of these on your blog page, you can also use all of these across your entire website. So let's go and add 3 recent blogs to your homepage so that you can show off your most recent blogs. And just as we've done before, we can adjust the colors to your branding. I'm going to go with the cocoa and almond branding that we've done before. So I'm just going to copy and paste these colors. Because I don't have a brand manual, which is a bit of a pain, I'm going to have to go into all of my content blocks just to pull the right colors. The reason I'm doing this is because it's going to hurt your eyes. If I just go with like any random color, it's just not going to look so good. So yeah, I'm just literally scrolling through trying to pull the colors. But you probably already know how to do this, and you should. If not, you can always go back to the website template tutorial. You can literally see how much time this wastes not having a brand manual and not having your colors set somewhere on your laptop. So in this tutorial, I'm not going to really go over how to do colors because you know how to do that already. But I do want to go over one color with you because it might be a little bit confusing, and that is creating an opacity or a semi-transparent color. I want this semi-transparent color, so I have to go pull it out here. So this is my hex code. I'm copying it, pasting it directly to Google. I'm choosing any one of these here, and I'm just selecting these numbers here. This is your RGB color. However, we don't just want an RGB color. We want an RGBA color. Don't forget to put the A. RGBA. Now, I'm going to paste the rest of the code in there, well, the color code, and put a comma 0.5. And that 0.5 turns it into slight opacity. Okay, super simple. I'm just going to put my text color as this dark one and my subheading color. I think a white color would be nice. So the text color is the description on the title blog card, which you'll see in a second. And then there's also a call to action, which I'm going to show you right now. So if we scroll, I think I've put it all the way down at the bottom. There you go. You can see the call to action, read more. I've made it white. And then there's the blog color. The blog card color was that beigey color. Now I'm just going to drag this to the top of my website because it's much better for user journey. Wherever you want to direct people to, you want that block to be somewhere at the top of your website. Now I'm going to show you how to edit the blogs because you've already got 3 on here. It's really important that we keep these on here. So your first blog, you should actually just edit one of these before creating a new blog. Okay, quick little SEO tip. Your URL is really important. So make sure you change this to being the title of your blog. Your title of your blog should also have been generated from SEO keywords. So there it is over here, and let's open it up. Your description, remember every single page has got SEO. Very important. That's possibly the point of blogging. So I'm just going to quickly change the title here. The title will be seen on the top of the browser tab. Really important changes for SEO. Of course, you know all about this already. We've gone through it in previous tutorials. And your social share image, you want it also to reflect your keywords or your niche. Your niche. So we're talking about coffee today. Your title, this title here, is going to be the title on the card. It's your blog title. So my blog is Making the Perfect Blend. And then author, I'm just going to keep myself as the author. Symbols, these are the little cool thingies here on the top left side. You can choose any text symbols. You also don't even need to use them if you don't want to. I'm going to go and choose this little heart because I think it's kind of cute, and just so you can see the change of it. Let me just stick with 3 colors. So this is the colors for this top part of the blog with the banner image. So the text color of the author and the little trees or the symbols, the text symbols. The blog title card color. Currently it's the same branding as Chassis. We want to put it as the almond and cocoa branding. Okay, and the social share icons, you can see the little icons on the side there. They're really cute. Okay, let me just go on and change the fonts because you know how to do this already, but we want to be as in line as possible with the almond and cocoa brand. Hit the save button, and now I'm going to show you blog summary. So this is the summary of the blog that will appear on the blog card. You obviously want to change it to incorporate your keywords. This is let me just scroll down a second. Here it is. So this is the blog summary. That's where it appears. And there's the little cute icons and the author name has changed already. Let's put the blog summary as learn how to make a delicious blend of perfectly sourced coffee beans. And the blog image, I have created a folder in here to keep everything organized for this specific blog that we are writing. Okay, real quick, the date. So obviously you cannot set your date to the future. That's not going to work. You're going to confuse the web builder. It's going to be like, girl or dude, what are you doing? So just make sure you set it to at least a day behind so that it doesn't get all confused. So now remember, I've just changed the date on the blog. So when I click on it, it's going to be an oopsie page because the URL is still the date at the top. So you can see there's a date and it says making the perfect blend. So I'm going to show you how to quickly fix that because you do need to make sure that if this happens, you know how to troubleshoot. You're going to go down and say rename post and make sure you rename it to the date that you have set it to. Okay, there we go. And it is building. If you see this, your blog page look like this, it's because it's still building. There's nothing there. You've loaded it too soon. So if we click on it again, it is now finished building, and you'll see your page, your blog here on the right side. Now let's hit refresh. Oh, I forgot to refresh. There you go. Hit the refresh button. Woo! Look at that cool blog. Okay. There you go. It works. You see, it works. It works. Just make sure that the URL is correct. Otherwise, you're going to run into issues. And our little icons have been changed. The hover color has been changed. It is all good. Now let's look at our new content blocks. So the first one that I want to show you is the one I've purposed it for an affiliate link, but obviously you can use it however you wish. It's just quite nice to have your affiliate product here or your own digital product. It is this one right here at the top, and you know how to edit text areas. You can edit all the information here. Space block is also a cool one. I'm going to drag the space block at the top just so that you can see the effect of a space block if you ever need some spaces in between your content blocks. Hit save, cool, and refresh. And that's about the size of a space block. So yeah, it's quite cool if you ever need some spaces in between any of your content blocks. But I don't think that I need this, so I'm just going to delete it. And let's jump right in and edit the affiliate link section. Obviously, you're just going to upload some pictures or choose one that you have already. I'm going to be talking about cookies, because coffees and cookies, I mean, what a better combo. Crunchy Mama. Okay, that's, yeah, that interesting name, but nonetheless, you know how to do it. And I'm just going to speed this whole section up because you know already how to write text. You can do bold, italics, link in these text blocks. You also know how to change the colors, so it's pretty simple. I'm going to just try and pull a color from here because I can't be bothered with copying and pasting at the moment. It's like, yeah, I should have a brand manual somewhere for this made up brand. Okay, hit save, and it's building. While I am waiting for it to build, I'm just going to move on to another content block. Let's go into the article, the blog article section. Also, you can use this across your entire website. It is a text area section, which means you can do links, you can do headings, H1s, H2s, all the way through to H6. So let me just go on and make some changes. You know how to do this. Bold, italics, you name it, you can have it. Okay, the colors, let's go with the really dark one, although that's going to make it quite hard to read. And because it's a dark background, obviously my text needs to be lighter. Hit save, and let's head over to the fonts and just update the fonts, because we are all about being almond and cocoa. So yeah, I've said this 100 times, but you know how to do the fonts. From now on, I think I'm just going to fast forward editing font and colors, because you know how to do that. And this is just the regular gallery content block that you have already used on your website. So you know how to do this. I quite like the pictures for this blog. I think it's pretty relevant. Cool. Let's have a look at our new blog. Oh, Crunchy Mamas. And the font color has obviously changed. I just forgot to change the font name. And there's our blog article. It looks great. Our gallery section. Now, next, let's learn how to do the Google Maps. It's really, really good for SEO. So that's why I made this content block for you, because I want your SEO to be banging. So the heading, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Then you want to insert the Google Maps script here. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Open your browser, open Google Maps. Click on Google Maps and then type in the address or the landmark that you want to put on your blog. Crunchy Mama obviously doesn't exist, so I'm just going to choose this dude. It says Lucky Day. Share it, and then you're going to click embed a map, copy HTML. It's so easy to do this. And then you're going to paste the whole script into this section. And you've got your border radius. You know how to do this. We've gone through borders already, so I'm just going to fast forward this real quick. And then I've hit the save button. And let's refresh. Ta-da! There is our new address. It's called Crunchy Mamas. Cool. See more blog section. This is the 3 most recent blogs on your website. That is this dude over here. So the heading color is where it says see more blogs. Obviously you can change this to recent blogs or my favorite blogs, whatever you wish to say. Obviously I'm going to make it this brown, dark brown color. And again, I really want to show you again how to do the opacity. So I'm going to paste in the color code, the RGB color, and write RGBA. And then at the end, comma 0.5. That 0.5 makes it half transparent. It goes all the way up to 0.9. And it goes as low as 0.1, which is pretty much 100% transparent. Cool. Let's save and then head over to the live website, refresh, and then we can take a look. Scroll down and then you'll see where it says see more blogs. It's all been changed. Okay, I want to show you something really quick here. Can you see that these 2 blogs are 2 lines and this one has 3 lines? The description. I'm talking about the description. This has 3 lines. It occupies 3 lines and the other 2 occupy 1. That gives it a kind of uneven look on the website because it would be, you know, the card is now longer because the text is longer. So I'm going to take out 1 word because I want the blog cards to be exactly the same size so that it is aesthetic. Okay, now your email sign up form. This is really exciting. To change the styles here, change them on your email marketing settings, then copy and paste the script here. So you do need to subscribe to MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, or one of those marketing platforms, those email marketing platforms. They might give you a script to embed in your head as well. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I've given you 3 scripts that you can embed. For your email marketing, you do only need 1, but you can use the other ones for Facebook Meta or Google Analytics. So once you've embedded a script there for your emails, you embed it into this block as well. And you can obviously move it around. You can add it to your homepage as well. It's an excellent block to have if you're into email marketing, of course. So yeah, you can go and add content block and add newsletter script. Then you're going to embed the script into your into the block here. You don't need to add the heading script to the heading every single time. You only need to add the heading script once, and then each time you want it spread out on your website, you'll need to add the script to the content block. Almond & Cocoa is not currently on any email platform, so we're just deleting it. Okay, this is a cute little option to have. It is a signature. I'm going to just call my signature Regards Candy. I quite like the scribbly looking font. It looks more authentic. You can also put it anywhere you want. So I'm going to show you what it looks like if I put it on the blog article section. Obviously, you do need to change the background color of the signature to make the same color as the blog article if that's the effect you want. Also here, the see more blogs or the cards are the same size because the descriptions are more or less the same amount of words. This is driving me nuts, so I quickly fast forwarded it, changing the banner image because I want it to be the same aesthetics. I'm going to rename the post to being Coffee Fashion. Don't even ask, but that's just the name. Hit rename. And you see I'm waiting for it to finish building before I click on it because it breaks the page if you try to load it before. Loading. And now you've got your blog on the right side. Okay, all is good, alles Gute. And I'm going to change this image too because I want to show you a nice aesthetic blog. And hit refresh. There we have it. Cool. Some nice pretty beige. Now let's look at deleting some blogs, because you might not have 3 that you can post immediately. You might not have 2. You might only have 1. So let's go and hit delete post, and then we're going to head back over to the live after it's saved to show you. So because obviously you don't have 3 blogs, you're not going to get 3 blogs out on display. You're only going to get the amount that you have, the 3 amounts that you have. Okay, now let's look at adding a draft, and then we'll go into adding a post. Obviously there's no preview available because you don't have a blog. There's literally nothing on here. So write your title and upload with a new image just so that you can see. And here are all the content blocks. It just takes the last setting from the previous blog that you had made. You can add any content block. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like with the Zuko content block from the home page. Quickly do that. You know how to do it. And then you're going to obviously save it, and building, and it's successful. So you'll see that you've got a new folder under blogging. I don't know how this got here. Let's just delete that. And it's called drafts. Here is your drafted blog, and it says unpublished. So it's obviously not going to be under recent blogs because it's not published yet. When you are ready to publish it, you just click on it and hit publish. But again, you're not going to see anything on this page. You don't get to see your live preview on the right side of the page because it doesn't exist until you publish it. Now there you have it. You've got your Zuko block that we added in here, and it's just as I styled it, nice and ugly. Cool. So obviously you need to fill in the information for it to be present and visible on the page. You'll also notice that your draft folder is gone because you don't have any drafts. The draft that we've just published is under posts, and look how slow my image is loading because I did not make any of them smaller, which obviously you should do if you want a fast website. Now let's just add a post straight to the blog. We haven't published it yet, therefore no preview is available. So I'm just going to quickly hit save, and obviously you can't name your blog or give it the same title as one before. So yeah, new blog is just going to have to do for now. Now if we go to our blog page where all of our blogs will be, you'll see all of our blogs. However, when we're creating content blocks with the blogs, only the 3 most recently published blogs will be displayed.
And there you have it. Now remember, you can customize the blogs even more so. So if you have something in mind that is outside of the scope of this blog add-on, feel free to contact us and we can make anything happen for you.